Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, this is the B final from the recent Mid-East Round 2 Regional, which was hosted by Robinhood Raceway, which is in Nottinghamshire. It's pretty much our best track in the country, hosted the Euros a few years ago and many high profile events since then. So on today's racing, I ran the B84 from Team Associated, but I had the Factory Foote wide pivots fitted to the car, which allow you to run the B74 wishbones on the car and return you to the wide pivot that we all knew and loved from the B74 days, removing the narrow pivot that I think is quite loathed by a few racers on the latest B7 and B84 platforms. So straight away you notice how mega wide it is compared to the previous ones. It's pretty much an entire pill wider than the previous setup, and it makes the car look very strange with that narrow chassis with such a gap. There's probably like a 10mm gap between the chassis and the wishbones now, so it does look a little bit on the strange side, but it all goes together well. So yeah, as the B final takes place in the video behind us, the car initially felt very soft. This is because when you widen the pivots, you lower the roll centre, so you're going to lose a bit of that snappy, some of the initial grip that you're used to with the car. It does get a little bit lazy. It does become very easy to drive though. I had noticed that I was making very few mistakes. It does mean that I can't quite push as much as I would have liked. Well, that's the way I found anyway. The car seemed to be locked at one speed for the first 3 rounds. I was doing exactly the same, 13 laps in 3:15. Couldn't seem to get any quicker even when fitting a brand new set of tyres in round 3. Round 4, I raised the diffs from the lowest to the highest, and instantly the car felt a bit more alive underneath me. I went 13th in round, so I went 6 seconds quicker after doing that setup change in round 4. So yeah, I was really pleased with the way it reacted to doing that. It does seem like it's got a lot more in it to come. I just need to run the car a bit more and tune the setup moving forward, but I think I'll be raising the roll centre on the front just to give it a bit more of an alive feeling, change direction a little bit quicker, those kind of things. But yeah, the final went okay. I think I got done by Lomax on the start there. I'm not really sure if he just launched a bit harder than me on the throttle or what happened, but he seemed to overtake me on the initial start. Capitalised from the big pile-up on corner 2 there, so came out I think 5th, made my way up to 4th. But yeah, strange that in the middle of the race when I had Evie breathing down my neck, it just did half a barrel roll and landed on its roof inside the bommel, which was a bit frustrating, losing a few places there and then dropping another place to Josh before the finish. But I was happy with the way it went. I would have been happier if it had finished a few more places ahead, but yeah, it's all good. So yeah, here's the rest of the final. Thanks for joining me.
Back to car 6. Race over after 4 minutes.
I think that was my fault. It's alright, you go.
7, 4, 9, 8, 2, 10, 6. Leader on lap 11. Thank you. And if you get over to the extra lap, the one behind you as well, please. Cheers. So, Easy joins the battle for second place. Won the last lap.
Finished.
It's all about the run onto the straight. Sometimes you have to be in the right place at the right time.
9 finished. 2 finished. 7 finished.
Oh, Jim, sorry.
Well done.
Alright. I got off the back and then binned it.
Sorry about the beginning.
Oh, that's alright. Go with it. That's right. Fucking great.